Listen to me. If you are retired or if you are standing right on the threshold of retirement looking into the next chapter of your life, I need you to lean in and pay very close attention to what I am about to tell you. So many people come to me and say, Susie, I am done working. My house is almost paid off, or I am downsizing and I am living on my fixed income. Why in the world should I care about my credit score anymore? Today, we are going to stand up in our truth and look at every single detail of Kikoff so you can decide if it belongs anywhere near your hard-earned retirement money. First, let us understand what Kikoff actually is, because it is not a traditional credit card. You cannot take a Kikoff card to the grocery store to buy your fruits and vegetables. You cannot use it at the gas pump. Kikoff is a credit-building technology platform that sets up what the credit bureaus call a reported trade line. Here is how it works in plain, simple English. When you sign up for Kikoff, they do not do a hard credit pull. That means applying will not knock points off your existing credit score. They offer different monthly plans. Their basic plan costs $5 a month, and they give you a virtual line of credit for $750. Now, where does that credit line live? It lives inside Kikoff's own digital system. You use that credit line to pay for your monthly Kikoff plan or digital items in their store, and then you pay them back $5, $20, or whatever your plan requires every single month. Why does this raise your score? Because two big factors make up over 60% of your credit score: your payment history and your credit utilization ratio. By adding a $750 or multi-thousand-dollar line of credit to your profile that shows a zero or tiny balance and a perfect record of on-time monthly payments, your credit score can start going up. On paper, that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? No interest, no security deposit required up front, and no hard inquiry. But as you know, I always tell you to look beyond the shiny wrapper and ask, what is the real cost, and what is the real purpose? Let us talk about the fear that so many retirees face. You might be living on a fixed income, perhaps dealing with past medical debt, or maybe you haven't used credit in 10 or 15 years, so your credit file has gone completely thin or dead. You are terrified that if you apply for a regular credit card, you will be rejected, or worse, you will be sucked back into a vortex of high interest rates and debt. That fear is real, and it is completely understandable. Kikoff eliminates the fear of getting into debt because you literally cannot go out and spend $3,000 at a mall or an online store on things you do not need. You are only paying for the service itself. There is zero interest rate risk. However, here is the problem you must understand before you hand over your credit card or bank account number. Kikoff is a subscription service. $5 a month might not sound like much, but that is $60 a year. If you choose the $20 plan, that is $240 every single year out of your pocket. If you choose the $35 plan, that is $420 every year. So, can you afford it, and more importantly, is it worth your money? If you currently have a severely damaged credit score, meaning your score is under 600 due to old collections, late payments, or medical bills, or if you have zero credit history because you haven't borrowed money in decades, Kikoff can be a useful, temporary bridge. For $5 a month on their basic plan, it gives you a safe way to establish 12 to 24 months of consecutive, reported on-time payments without the risk of overspending. It acts like training wheels for your credit. If you already have a decent credit score, say 650 or higher, or if you already have 1 or 2 open credit cards that you pay off in full every single month, you do not need Kikoff. Do not waste $60 to $400 a year of your retirement funds on a subscription service to artificially inflate a score you can build for free. What should you do instead if you want to build or protect your credit for free in retirement? First, look into a standard no annual fee secured credit card from a major, reputable bank. Yes, a secured card requires an upfront security deposit, say $200, but that $200 remains your money. You put down the deposit, you use the card to pay one small recurring bill like your monthly phone bill, and you set up automatic payments to pay the balance off in full every single month. You pay zero interest, zero annual fee, and after 6 to 12 months of responsible use, most major banks will graduate you to an unsecured card and refund your entire deposit back to you. That costs you net $0. Second, if you have a trusted family member, adult son, daughter, or spouse, who has a long, spotless credit card history, ask if they would be willing to add you as an authorized user on one of their oldest credit card accounts. You don't even need to hold or use the physical card. Their good payment history gets reported onto your credit report for free, boosting your score without costing you a single dime. Here is your actionable takeaway today. Number 1, go to annualcreditreport.com and pull your free credit reports from all 3 bureaus. Look at where you stand right now. Check for any errors or old fraudulent debts that shouldn't be there. Number 2, if your credit is in the gutter or completely non-existent and you need a zero-risk way to jumpstart your score for an upcoming move or major purchase, signing up for Kikoff's basic $5 a month plan on autopay can be a practical, controlled tool for 1 year. Number 3, if you choose to use Kikoff, set a goal to transition off of it within 12 to 18 months once your score reaches a point where you can qualify for a fee-free traditional credit card or secured card. Never pay for credit building one day longer than you absolutely have to. Remember, money is a tool for your peace of mind, especially in your golden years. Do not let fear or slick advertisements convince you to spend your fixed income on financial products you do not need. Protect every dollar, stand in your financial power, and keep your priorities clear. People first, then money, then things.